On their first mission, the 4 female snipers were dropped directly into the heart of German-occupied territory. Once they reached the target area, Semyon took cover in a tree about 10 meters high, holding his breath and waiting for the target to come within range. Soon enough, a convoy carrying a German major general appeared. Without hesitation, Semyon took the shot, killing the general. This marked the highest-ranking officer he had ever taken down in his sniper career. The female snipers immediately followed suit, eliminating the remaining German soldiers and retrieving crucial documents from the general's car. They then quickly split up and withdrew from the battlefield. Meanwhile, German elite sniper Walter had arrived on the scene. Based on the marks on the car, he immediately deduced that Soviet snipers were responsible. To recover the classified documents, he ordered a full-scale search. However, the 4 female snipers' inexperience soon gave them away, and they were quickly captured by the Germans. When Semyon arrived at the rendezvous point, he could only watch helplessly as the women were taken prisoner. The female snipers were locked up in a prison cell, terrified of what the Germans might do to them. But instead of torturing them, the Germans decided to play a dangerous game of cat and mouse. They intentionally released the women, only to hunt them down once they fled into the dense forest. Watching the women scramble in panic, the German officers were thrilled. But the professionally trained female snipers quickly turned the tables. As one of the officers rode after them on horseback, the snipers ambushed him, knocking him off his horse with a swift strike from a wooden stick. Then, without hesitation, they grabbed his rifle and shot him dead, shifting from prey to hunters in an instant. Hearing the gunfire, the German commander and his men gave chase, and they quickly discovered one of the women hiding in a tree. Without delay, the commander fired, bringing her down from the tree. But just as he relished the kill, the female sniper returned fire, striking the commander in the chest. At the same time, 2 other female snipers were being chased by the Germans. As the Germans prepared to shoot them, Semyon appeared from behind, taking out the pursuing German soldiers and rescuing the 2 women.
À contre-attaque at Beguin.
The female snipers quickly took out a German soldier crossing a river on horseback, rescuing another comrade in the process. Semyon then ambushed another German soldier from behind, taking him hostage. Afterward, they found an injured comrade and prepared to retreat. To ensure the women's safe escape, Semyon decided to stay behind. He cut his hand with a knife, smeared blood on some leaves, and broke a branch to create a false trail, hoping to mislead the Germans. Soon, Walter picked up on the blood trail, but he immediately recognized it as a Soviet deception. He ordered his men to follow the false trail. Hidden in the shadows, Semyon saw through the ruse and quickly raised his rifle, leading the German commander into the woods for a final showdown. As a seasoned hunter, Semyon had the upper hand in the jungle. He shot Walter in the arm before meeting up with the female snipers by a bridge. To prevent the Germans from following, Semyon set fire to the wooden bridge. Just as they were celebrating their narrow escape, Walter appeared out of nowhere, shooting Semyon from behind. One of the female snipers fired back, killing the German sniper. The women then carried Semyon back to camp, where he was rushed to a field hospital and miraculously saved. Semyon, one of the most renowned Soviet snipers, went on to train over 150 exceptional marksmen, producing a whole generation of snipers for the Red Army. During the Great Patriotic War, he personally eliminated 294 German soldiers, and, later in the Far East, 74 Japanese troops, bringing his career total to 368 enemy kills.